And when I got him, I think I got him 500 meters out. It was a real, you learn more about yourself the deeper you dig in the moments. You're afraid to go to places sometimes, but once you go there, you're already in pain. You can hold on to that pain for a little bit while longer. So the more I got used to that feeling, the better I got.
Yeah. It could have been easier for you to say, he's a kilometer ahead, I'm not going to catch him, and not dig as deep to try and fail, and just accept it. He was just too far ahead, that's it. But you were like, fuck it, I have to go deep into that well and be a lot of pain, try and catch this guy.
And like then even in training sessions, I would always go back to that moment where I had to dig in deeper to get him. I'd always be like, it doesn't hurt as much as I did that day chasing Paul Carroll. In the moment I'm thinking this, and I'll dig in. And whatever deep I have to go, I'll always use that milestone as something when I need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the more bottle I got, the better my performances became, and I just ended up pulling results out of them. And then we went into the tri season then, and what happens even in that, I still find it mad that I pull results out of that, because I do be so far back in the swim. It's very, very hard for me to make up the ground. I don't have a second of a breather. Do you know what I mean? When them boys are out of water, I'm either on it full gas till I get them, or they're gone. And I still managed to pull a few. I think I pulled a few sprints, Olympics. I pulled a few decent results out on the national series scene. But don't get it twisted, right? There's a couple of boys that aren't showing up to these races that if they did, I wouldn't get a look in. You know what I mean?
I'm with you,
Like, I'm telling you that now. There's quality operators knocking about.
You can only race you're raced against.
You can only race your race, exactly.
Yeah, now that you're building towards marathon stuff, is it in the back of your mind now? I'm assuming you've triathlon stuff lined up for next year, and you're like, your swim's your weakest. Is it like, am I doing too much running that I'm going to have to make more ground the swimming, or how are you approaching the off season?
I'll tell you about this now. So, women, for me, I've taken to every sport I've ever done, right? Every sport. Like, any of them. Skiing even. Do you know what I mean? I've taken to every sport I've ever done but swimming. And I don't know what it is. It's like a riddle. Every day I show up to the pool. It's like, even when you learn how to do each thing correct, if you don't do it at the right time, it's like if the timing isn't there, you might as well forget about it. So I haven't got it yet. The penny hasn't dropped for me on the swim yet. But I know once it does, I'll be laughing. So it's not a fitness thing, it's not a strength thing, because I know how strong I am and I know how fit I am. It's purely technique.
It is, and it comes down to the 10,000 hours job of swimming, and that's why in triathlon, those who are swimmers before they were runner cyclists, they have a great advantage. I don't know, they have such an advantage in it, and as long as they put the time into, like, they don't have to put that. They do put time into swimming. Don't get, I'm not saying that, but the time and energy that the non-swimmers have to put in to learn that technique, to be efficient at it, stuff they've grown up with, it's just so hard. When you're older, it doesn't translate.
It's heartbreaking. I've nearly walked away from triathlon. Every year at the end of the tri season, I'm like, right, that's it, I'm done with that. And then I clearly can't get away from it. I clearly can't get away from it, but I do definitely believe inside of me I'm too good as an athlete to accept the quality of the standard of swimming that I'm at. So I've tried it. I've tried a lot. I've tried different. I've tried all the coaches around the way. I've tried it all. I've collared every person that I've been able to collar that can teach me something about swimming.